Hello everyone, welcome to another Battlerite video, I guess. So surprisingly to me, it was actually requested that you wanted to see me break down that win, break down my first ever win and stuff like that. And apparently that's something you guys are interested in the future, for me to break down videos and, you know, strategic thought behind certain decisions, plays, drops, stuff like that. That's something that I'm going to consider doing. I'm going to go ahead and pause this real quick. It's something I'm going to consider doing in the future, but I need to figure out how I want to do that properly. Like, how would I want y'all to submit videos to me? I'll try to be as completely unbiased as possible. You know, it's just a lot of kinks with that I got worked out, but that is something I'm going to go ahead and do because there seems to be interest in it. But for now, let's just review this video. So as you'll see, the first thing I always do every single game is open up the map, see where my dragon's going. You're always the blue one. From right here, I saw that there was going to be a big open spot to the left. So I was like, well, let me go for Crumbling Keep. Now, a quick tip for anyone who doesn't know is to always keep this map open when you drop. Because of the dragons are still active, you'll actually see where everyone is at. So you can get a good read on where, you know, people's locations are. So from right here, I saw, okay, there's one person south of me. There's about 3 north of me. He'll probably go this way. And then there's about 3 to that's going to be south of Keep. Once you've gathered that information, you know how safe you are if you're going to have any immediate contesting zones, excuse me, then you can make your move. So with this, I decided there's no one near me at all. I don't have to worry about anyone immediately coming to this area. I'm free to take the chest. I got really lucky with a Blade Fury legendary ability, the legendary left click ability, right away. That does help. If I'm not mistaken, that gives Croak specifically an extra attack speed. Now, a lot of people complain that I play Croak a lot, because there's a lot of downtime right here in the beginning of the video. A lot of people might complain that I play Croak a lot. Well, that's because he's the champion I'm most comfortable with. Once Easmo comes out, that's probably going to change. You think you're sick and tired of watching Croak right now? Wait until Easmo's out. You'll probably be seeing a ton of him. Easmo's by far my most favorite and most played in the normal Battlerite game. So I can't wait to see him in Royale. His mobility, his damage output, his stuns, if you can land that little tiny circle perfectly, can be so good. His ultimate's going to be the one thing that's a little contested here. If you can bait out most champions dashes, winks, whatever, then his ultimate's almost always a surefire ton of damage. Especially like in the last few circles when it's really small, that ultimate will take up a big zone. I got lucky here again with another legendary chest. Now, so here's something that I'll point out while we're opening this. I did notice that while I was looting where the circle was, and once I see that I'm far outside the circle, rarely will players come outside the circle to loot. It's actually a recommendation that you should go outside the circle. You should know how much time you have, and you should know from the circle position, especially if you just open your map. I could have gone down here, but I decided not to. But if you open that map, you can see how far it is till the storm, vortex, whatever, reaches you. Not only that, the very first vortex does so minimal damage, you could just mount up inside it and get out. Right here, I decided to jump up because I was like, okay, let me go scout the immediate area over here. For some reason, I thought I'd get a lot further than what I did. I always seem to miss time the jumps. Sometimes I think they're shorter than what they are. Sometimes I think they're longer than what they are. That's just an issue that I have. I still haven't completely gotten yet. This was completely lucky. I got another jump. Again, scout the area. No one's really nearby. So immediately mount up. Always mount up if you have the chance. Obviously, if no one's near. It's always the quicker way to travel. I actually have that problem with Heroes of the Storm. A lot of people they decide to walk places. Like, you have a mount for a reason. Get on there. Get out. Right here, I see someone here. Now, here's the thing. When you're going to drop on somebody, they see where you're going to drop at. So he immediately moved as soon as he saw me hovering over him. Now, I probably could have chased after Thorn there because he used 2 escapes to get out of there. So that was probably on my bad. I swapped out Trap for Scarecrow here. Trap is so situational. Sometimes you just want people to get there. Knowing that I got the jump on Bako with my passive up and then the Q. So that's a good combo for Croak. I'm going to rewind that real quick just so you can see it again. So as soon as I... Alright, hold on. Let me talk about the Scarecrow. We'll go back into it. So Scarecrow's way useful. The cast time for it is pretty short. The setup time for Scarecrow is a little bit longer than what I want it to be. But it's got like such great zoning potential. And I think I use it towards the end of this game to zone out the last two players. But right here, pay attention to what I do here. As soon as I see Bako, I hear him coming. So I immediately go with auto attacks because it sets up my passive. And then if you saw there again, go again. So immediately auto attack because my passive, the little green dot, is up. So immediately start autoing. Bam, tons of damage. You get that attack speed from the passive. Croak's passive is as soon as he starts attacking, as long as you hit somebody, you get a massive boost in attack speed right away. Now, if you cloak, you reset that passive. This is how you get the most auto attack damage from him. I'm lucky I actually stunned him right there. And I'm lucky I didn't hit him for him to stun me. So I knew from his jump how long it was going to take for him to land. Luckily, his jump goes a little bit quicker. As soon as I realized I wasn't in danger, immediately queue up the E dash and then dashed into him. Hit the Taucus Mucus. Make sure I'm close enough. Hit that ult. One more shot from behind to make sure he goes down. And that's the first kill. I always love to top off health. As long as I have the pots remaining, I always love to top up my health. I always keep one pot remaining. If I have that little health and I have one pot, I'm not going to take it. So for right here, simple mistake. I thought if I freed up an inventory space, I could get another Scarecrow, but no, that's dumb. Don't do that. Don't do what I did. So again, immediately search. Now right here, you see me go right back this way. That's because I saw on the map. I didn't see it looking on here. I saw on the map a purple box. I was like, hey, look, a purple orb. So let's go ahead and go pop that. Just looting here again. It's useful to get almost as much loot as possible. Once you're over 25 in power level, then it's as long as you're over. Once you're over 25 in power level and you have all of your abilities, you don't have to loot every single white orb you see. Right here, for some reason, I thought I was gonna pick up amulet. I don't know why. I had the purple one. For some reason, I thought I had green, but I didn't. I had purple. So I hear fighting going on up here. And immediately see, okay, she's low. She just used her dash. I could potentially go for her. But see, right here is where separates kind of some of the good players from the bad players. And even I'm guilty of doing this a lot. I like to chase. I like to chase so hard. And right here, I chased a little too hard to where I used up my abilities. And I need to back off. However, she messed up in the fact that she was using her abilities to thinking that I was so close near her. So she was trying to blind fire. So really, I should have went back in because I would have had the cooldown advantage, but I didn't. So right here, I hear Blossom's ultimate, of course, and I'm like, is there anyone I could pick off? So I was hoping to pick her off right there, and then Thorn just jumps away from me with his ultimate. I'm trying everything I can, unfortunately, but Thorn is an annoying support. He's more of a lockdown support person. It's arguable that he's a support. I made sure to jump over his grab. I was getting a little scared right here, but I know he shouldn't have his dash anytime soon. So I went for my ultimate. Unfortunately, I mistimed that, obviously. So close to dying here. Let's rewind that. Okay, so right here he had jumped. I assumed his jump was down completely. Even right now, rewatching this video, I assumed his jump was down completely. But no, either it just came up or he was saving it perfectly. That jump, I was so close to dead. You got to watch that one more time here. Just rewatch this jump. If I don't jump here, he kills me. Here's me trying to get a drink. Then I hear somebody. And I'm thinking maybe they'll run right past me. No, she guesses where I'm at. She's got really good headphones too, I guess. So again, I want a chaser, but camouflage, his camouflage isn't used just for escapes or maneuvering. It's a legitimate damage source for him. So right here, I want to get away, so I just throw down Scarecrow. I get pick up Meteor because it's another good zoning tool. I'm all about my zoning tools. I threw down Scarecrow so I can get away. Pick up Meteor because Meteor is such a good zoning control area, if you will. I believe I spend a lot of time here, so let's actually fast forward this a little bit. Oh yeah, right here. So a running joke with my channel is I die to Blossom more than any other champion. That is an absolute fact. I know the stats aren't up on Battlerite Royale yet, but that's a fact. I die to Blossom more than any other champion in the game right now on just Battlerite Royale. And Battlerite, I kill her more than any other champion. No, I'm joking. I have no idea what the stats are for Battlerite, but in Royale, I know I die to her more than anyone else. So right here, I was waiting to see where the next circle was going to appear. And then I jumped to the right because I saw a recent kill, hoping they would have items, and luckily they did. There's a purple Ravager. Throw the mucus down, trying to zone him away. Get a good shot on him right there. He should have shielded that. I don't know why he didn't. I guess he was hoping to dodge it. Not a lot of people expect the triple shot from Croak. I think a lot don't see the legendary version of that enough, so they expect it to be a single shot. I want to stay here till the jump pad comes back up, but I'm a little too worried Rygon's gonna find me, and I just had the feeling there might be someone nearby, so I didn't want to get caught in a fight with only 30 seconds left. 30 seconds ish left. It could potentially get really dangerous from me right there. So I decided right here to run ahead, go to the shop. Now, I kind of panicked right here. You'll see what I did. I should have used my carrot sooner to run to the shop. I noticed late that I had 2 carrots. So I had one to run to the shop and one to run away from the vortex. I don't want to take any damage from this right now. This is way too late in the game. I don't want to touch this. So I should have known that I had 2 carrots, ran, roared, whatever you want to call it, giddy up, yeehaw, to the shopkeep quicker. And then right here's where I panic. I should have thrown out the disguise barrel and got a sentry turret. A sentry turret in the late game is so powerful. So powerful. So is a scarecrow. But anything with zoning in the late game is so freaking powerful. So freaking strong. You absolutely want it no matter what. But right here, I panicked a little bit. I saw the zone coming too close. I had like another second, maybe a second and a half that I could have spent there. I did realize while I'm at the shop that I had the disguise and I should have got the sentry turret, but I figured I was too slow. Right here, I'm kind of like, I'm moving my mouse around to kind of listen where they're at because I know they're up there. I know they're in that field. I know Rygon was behind me, so I'm trying to see if I could catch him come out of the vortex. In my eyes, if he's not coming out right now, then he already passed me. He's already here. And with that kill, that means that there's 3 more players besides me. I'm over here trying to pick up some loot, hoping there was someone there low health, and luckily enough, we find our low health person. She already used her dash. She's not getting away from me. Double dash means she's dead. Now, right here I mess up. I threw that down to zone her away, and I picked just so I could pick up Scarecrow. So we'll go back a little bit. So I see Scarecrows here immediately. As I just said, Scarecrow. Right now, Scarecrow and Sentry Turret are must-have for the later game. Meteor, if you can find it, of course. But I want Scarecrow or I want Sentry Turret. Usually in that order. I prioritize Scarecrow because right now during the Halloween event, Scarecrow is so damn powerful, especially in the smaller circles. So right here, I throw down Meteor just so I could pick up Scarecrow. And I try to get the Quick Blade. Now, I accidentally threw out my Ravager right there. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get the Quick Blade, and I thought I didn't. So I was trying to click out my energy amulet, and I accidentally threw out Ravager and ended up getting my saddle. That was a complete mistake by me. Be careful what you do. I wish they had an easier way to drop an item. If they do, I don't know it. I haven't gone to settings, which I probably should. If there's something where I can like Alt Control 4, Alt Control something like that, and to drop an item like that, I would love that. That'd be amazing. Devs, if you're listening to me, I'd love it. All right. So I throw down a barrel just because, whatever. I wanted to get the rocket booster, but it was so close. Ended up getting the warp stone. Not what I wanted at all. So I just take my losses and start zoning out Blossom. Now, I realized right here, especially from the Salty video that came out before, I've lost to Blossom more than any other time, so which also means that I've also learned how to play against her. I'm always making the mistake of jumping on her. Now, while Croak is an assassin, he can easily delete somebody just like Blossom. You want to whittle her down a little bit, especially because of her healing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to zone her out. I'm trying to whittle down her health as much as I can. It's only me, her, and I think Rygon left. I'm waiting for her to like pop back up any moment. She mounts up. I don't know if she went to the left or went straight. I'm assuming she went to the left. I wanted to be careful getting into that brush. And here's where I see, oh, there's going to be a fight up here. Rygon's there and Blossom probably came up there as well. I hear them starting to trade blows. Now this is where I'm straight up like... Okay, so here's where I straight up was like, okay, they're fighting. Let's throw that back a little bit. So I make a couple important decisions here. I realize they're fighting. I realized a few things right here when I started to go up. They're fighting close to the edge right here. I see that on my map. And I know the vortex is coming down. So my hope, and I don't get to do it properly because you see where the building is and the little mountain here? If you zoom in real quick, I don't know if you can zoom in on a YouTube video, but you'll see that there's a pinch here. So my hope is to throw a Scarecrow and have them completely cut off. Because the Scarecrow's fear range is so huge that you can dash through it, sure, but you have to have one, a big enough dash, and two, you have to be on the edge of that circle all the way through. It's bigger than this, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see. So here's where I'm putting it down. It's taking a while to charge here. And I'm hoping, I wanted to get it a little bit closer, and I was hoping I would catch them here, because that would just force them into the vortex, basically. Unfortunately, I think it backfires on me here. So she uses her ultimate. I know Rygon has his ultimate here. Now, the fact that Rygon didn't actually use his ultimate is insane. Like, he should have used it as soon as he started getting the 10% health. So that was crazy that he wouldn't use his ultimate. Especially just right here. Just use it. But he doesn't use it. He dies. I use my dash and end up getting my own Scarecrow. I made the mistake right there knowing that she had her little wind gust move. I don't know what it's called. So here again, I'm going with my experience of dying to her too many times and trying to zone her out. I know I'm stronger than her. I'm way stronger than her. I'm trying to pick up this riding saddle because I realized my mistake. I wanted to get it, but I don't want to risk damage to the vortex right now. So this is the same thing, just zoning her out. I was waiting for her to use that wind move so I could get her low. Dash into her. Another dash hits. And right now, I don't want to rush it. Getting out of there. Don't want to take damage. She's having a lot of... There's no way to use a pot in this zone. I know I have more health than her. There's no reason for me to rush this. She'll heal up a little bit, but she won't heal up enough to match my health. So right now, I just want to get her low. Here comes the dash, and bam. Whew. That was a lot for me. Trying to remember what I did. Trying to remember everything. Oh, man. I think I ended with 4 kills. Yeah, 4 kills. And if I'm not mistaken, there's like 1 or 2 kills here that I thought I had, but I didn't. Like, someone else managed to take them from me. So I think at the end of this, I was just looking at my new stuff. So go ahead and mute this now. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I wanted to have more little drawing on the screen, all that, but I kind of made this impromptu, like, call it a pilot episode, if you will. But I do want to do these more in the future. It's kind of fun to go back and look at your videos. Getting better at any game is always a matter of looking at what you've done and improving upon it. I believe one of you actually commented that, hey, my first ever win came from my most hated champion. from killing my most hated champion in Blossom. And that's true. It sure did. So I'm ecstatic about that. Anyways, I'll figure out some kind of system for you guys to be able to submit videos to me and I can go over them. It'll probably be more of critiquing, not anything harshly, just recommendations of like what I think you should have gone here or there. Just send me any videos that you think you would like to review of, or you felt like you could have done better, but didn't, or you felt like could have had more of an impact than what you did. Let me know. With that being said, considering that if I'm going to go ahead and do that, I might as well. I'm going to go ahead and create a guide for Croak. I'll start with Croak and then we'll go into other champions. I'm starting with Croak only because I know Croak in and out. With other champions, I'm probably going to have to play them a ton more, both in Royale and the main game Battlerite. I'll also probably be watching people who are actually way better than me at those champions. Seeing what they do, their tactics, and then I'll bring you that all in a beautiful little guide. So, thank you for watching, everybody. That'll be it from me. I guess just comment if you need anything else. That's it. I don't know what else to say. I'll find out a way for you guys to submit me videos soon. Alright? Thanks for watching.